Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. I am Xarkun, and today what I have for you here is a dramatic video in the Tier 5 Japanese cruiser, the Aoba, or the Aoba, I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce these things. Anyway, what I've got here is a rather dramatic match on the map Haven. You can see I have spawned on the strong side, still trying to get good footage of me spawning on the weak side and, you know, showing how to play the Haven map on the weak side. But this is not it, and this is a dramatic game where oh my gosh, you know, let me just say something. You can hear this in the background, right? You can hear this battleship spamming this Galisonaire next to me. Teammate, I need your support. Teammate, I need your support. No, stop it. Quit freaking spamming the chat wheel like that. It is infuriating. Alright, well, we've got this enemy Galisonaire over here who has beached himself and is in a very bad position. So I send him back to port to make him, you know, reconsider his life choices. So we're off to a great start, you know, as the game tells us, with that devastating strike. Meanwhile, the friendly battleship continues to spam, I need your support, I need your support, to the Galisonaire. So, you know, that could be, you know, that could end any time. Now we've got another Galisonaire coming around the corner, so we're gonna fire HE at him. See, we're getting pretty nice damage numbers on him. He is not quite paying attention to me yet, because I don't know what exactly he's aiming at, but we do set a fire on him, which of course he immediately damage controls. And let's see, are we gonna finish him off? I don't think I am gonna finish him off. And oh, look, he does take a shot at me, but I managed to bounce all of them, so that's nice. Unfortunately, I am not so lucky on his second shot, which does get at least a penetration there. Could have been worse. Bounce those shots. You see, armor angling in cruisers is something you need to do in order to be successful. Unfortunately, I have lost more health than I would have liked to. Ideally, you don't want to take as much damage as I did when you're in a cruiser, but is this guy finally gonna stop spamming, teammate, I need your support? He doesn't need his support, okay? Alright, he doesn't need it. He keeps saying he does, but he doesn't. Oh, look, a torpedo. Galisonaire must have launched that sucker off, but it's not gonna hit anything. So now, pushing up in order to perhaps get some shots on some enemy battleships. But there is a Nuremberg coming around, and you'll notice if you look up into the top right corner of the map that there are 3 enemy ships there versus it looks like 1 friendly ship. The middle is completely clear, and a destroyer was last spotted headed towards our base. Now, I wasn't paying as much of attention as I should have probably been paying to the minimap, so I didn't notice the destroyer spotted right, you know, north of our base, and I didn't notice that he was about to start capping, which is probably going to happen here any moment. But I'm not paying attention, too focused on this Nuremberg. I would like to kill him. So I take one more shot at him as he goes around the island, and I am going to switch to AP in case he chooses to come out broadside on the other side. And now the destroyer has begun the cap of our base. I have not noticed this because I am too intent on killing this Nuremberg. Unfortunately, he's not going to come out broadside, but we do get a nice little hit on him. We're up to 31,000 damage so far, which is nothing, you know, too spectacular. we have done the damage of our HP. And now some teammate wisely points out that there is an enemy in the base. So at this point, I do want to turn around. But I can't because there's an island to my right, and there's a Colorado out there who is, for whatever reason, shooting at me instead of the broadside Galissoniere that is right in front of him. Why he's shooting at me, I don't know. But that's just how it seems to go. So, unfortunately, I don't know what I am doing here. I am trying not to run into this island. There is also an Ashitaka over here. He's not paying attention to me, thankfully. And then I get stuck. I get stuck on this island. So you can see I'm going at full speed. The throttle's at full speed. Nothing's happening. So I'm going to reverse. I'm going to continue taking some pot shots at this Colorado. Maybe I shouldn't have because I was unspotted. And now I'm spotted again. This Galissoniere is also shooting at him. And I am trying to get away from this frickin' island. Shots coming from the Colorado. I do start another fire on him, which he immediately damage controls. That is what I like to see. So I launch another salvo in hopes of starting another fire. Unfortunately, I don't get one. But now it's time to worry about this Ashitaka. So I'm thinking there's no way I'm going to get back to the base. This is a suicide mission for me. This Ashitaka is going to obliterate me. And you see he does get nice penetration there. But I am continuing to fire away at him, taking about 2,000 damage off of him with each salvo. We're up to 45,000 damage. We do have the devastating strike medals, so that's nice. Alright, we get a fire on him. That's good. He has fired his guns, so the risk of turning completely broadside in order to get my torpedoes off has been mitigated. Unfortunately, he's still got the rear guns, which could have ended me, but thankfully don't. They do take out my engines, so I repair that immediately. I'm about on 1,500 health now, so I could die here at any moment. But I've got fires burning on this Ashitaka, and if I die, at least I'm still going to continue to rack up the damage. But no, hit him with the torpedo, and he is dead. 2 torpedo hits and he's gone. Usually, 99% of the time, when you're in a cruiser like that, and you rush a battleship in the way I did, it ain't going to work out for you. But look at this. Look at how dramatic this is. I was not able to, get to the base to defend it. Luckily, there is a friendly destroyer and a friendly battleship in there. But the enemy destroyer, it was either that Fubuki or Gata over there, basically had the base entirely captured. Finally, he's reset now. But he basically had the base entirely captured before any of my teammates got there to contest it. So that was close. This game is like a game of near endings for me and my team. It could have ended with that Colorado getting killing blow on me. Could have ended with that Ashitaka taking me out. Could have ended with our base being capped, but it hasn't. We're still kicking. We've got another fire on that Bayern out there, and I know that I am a very appetizing target for him. He is going to do, he's going to start shooting at me here pretty quickly, but I kind of want to see if I can take that Gata out. So that's the last salvo I'm going to fire at him. The Bayern does manage to connect with his shots. I'm down to 350 health. So now it's time to unload on the Bayern. He is the only enemy ship near me. Unfortunately, there we go. We got the high caliber metal. I'm going to launch torps in case this Bayern decides to sail in a straight line. Eventually, they might hit him. He badly misses with that shot. And dispersion, for once, the RNG, gods of the game, smile upon me. so that that shot that the Bayern took does not kill me. And now he has turned his guns away from me because he has bigger problems than 350 HP cruisers spamming HE shots at him. Look at that, we're up to 98,000 damage now. About to break 100, which in my opinion is a pretty dang good cruiser game by any standard. I'm gonna switch over to AP now in order to get some AP penetration damage on his superstructure. Looking like one of those torpedoes might actually hit him, and we might actually get the kill on this, but no, he turned just out of their effective range, and they lose their juice before they reach him. Lucky for him, but he's not going to be around for too much longer. My fires are taking a toll on him, and the friendly Colorado shoots him. Now, it is 2 versus 1. I am a one-shot kill. If that other enemy battleship, which is a Colorado, even so much as looks at me, I am dead. But my teammate and I here, we have no choice. We have to go hunt that Colorado down, okay? And we have to kill him. Otherwise, we will lose. We are gaining points at the exact same rate. At least that's what it looks like to me. 2 points every tick. The enemy team is at 360 points. We're at 311. So I do not believe that we could win on points. What we have to do is we have to find the enemy battleship and we have to kill him. Now that is a daunting prospect for me. Like I said, this guy so much as looks in my general direction, I am likely to burst into a fiery ball of flame, and my wrecked cruiser hull is destined to sink to the salty depths of Davy Jones' locker. But, you know, I actually initially started this game with the hopes of getting enough shells on target to complete a certain mission in the weekly Havoc, and I do complete it at the end of this. But there's that Colorado. Now I'm going to hold my fire, because he's got a direct line of sight on me. But there is an island up there, which, if I can get behind it, he will not have a direct line of sight on me, and I will be able to fire at him without him seeing me. So, I get behind the island, and of course I don't have a direct line of sight on him now either, so I lose sight of him. But I've got a spotter plane, so I send that up. And any second now, he's going to come back into view, and I am going to be able to take shots on him. So there we go. I take a shot. He cannot see me because the island is blocking his line of sight. First shot starts a fire, which he immediately puts out. Big mistake on his part. If you are in a battleship and you are taking HE fire from an enemy that you cannot see, and they light you on fire, and it's just one fire, don't put it out immediately. They are able to shoot you uncontested. You are not able to shoot them. Eventually, they're going to light another fire, and now that one's going to burn for the duration. So, Colorado is gone again. My spotter plane picks him up. He's already on fire once. I'd like to light him on fire again. Unfortunately, my trick with the spotter plane seems he has learned that he can do the same trick. So, that shot takes me out. And look at that. He has that little sloth hanging on the gun barrel as his patch. If you haven't noticed, that's also my patch. Kind of makes me want to change it. It used to be, when these patches first came out, that little sloth was unique. And I put him on there, because I like to play battleships, and battleships are slow, like sloths. Anyway, now our only hope is for the friendly battleship to finish this Colorado off. He's only got 44 seconds to do it. Can he do it? My Aoba here is sinking. I was not really paying attention after this. I probably should have, but I think I got a message on my phone that I responded to. And so here we are, just waiting. Is that shot from the friendly battleship going to finish off the Colorado? No. 22 seconds. He's got to finish him off, or we lose on points. 17, 16, 15. Still not dead. Oh my gosh. He's got to finish him off, or we will lose. Can he do it? 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and finishes him off right as the clock expires. The battle ends, and we achieve our milestone on the Hunt for Attico campaign, and it is a victory with 143,000 damage. Alright, well that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, consider doing so. Got a lot of World of Warships content coming.